All right, guys. I'm mostly gonna be talking about like Pop Three Bosses like video. Wait, let me make sure that's his name. Yeah, Pop Three Boss, and how like his problems with the game. I'm gonna be explaining some of it. I'll say.
in Roblox anime games, Roblox Dragon Ball anime games to be exact. Um, I mean, everyone said anime games fell off in Roblox, but that's just not the case. You have games like Blocks Fruits, you have games like Jujutsu Shenanigans. Even Anime Fighting Simulator was just released and it has 54,000 active players, which is literally 54 times what Dragon Ball Z Final Stand Remastered has.
Okay, I know you're using these games to, like downplay Final Stand, but genuinely, it's not because anime games are really dying. It's mostly because when an anime comes out, like a new anime comes out, or a new anime of that season comes out, the corresponding Roblox game will be popular as hell. Like right now, as of right now, what is it? Jujutsu Kaisen has a second season. So if you look up right now any Jujutsu Kaisen game, it'll most likely be averaging what 10,000 players. And like before that, what was it? Chainsaw Man when their movie came out, Devil Hunter came out too, and obviously that was popular as hell. And that anime, whatever the hell that simulator is, I don't know how that's popular personally, but obviously it can also be because you can also play it on mobile. So that's more players that could play that game.
And it's come down to the simple reason of this game has no promising future. I mean, if we remember why the OG game died, it died because it was too repetitive in a sense of play style and in a sense of things that you had to do.
Okay, I wouldn't say the old game died because it was repetitive. It's most likely it just died because what Snake stopped making updates. It didn't die because it was repetitive. It died because it was discontinued.
I mean, in this game, what do you really have to do? You only have a very limited amount of things. You do quests and fight NPCs and level up, grind, level up, grind, level up. It's all NPC interaction. There's no really like game mode. Like even with raids, first off, they have a very long time limit on them. And within that time limit, you're forced to go grind doing other things. And then world bosses are too hard. And at the end of the day, raids give you the exact same thing, just XP.
Okay, you see, he talks about grinding level up, but you don't have to always grind. Like it's a grinding game, but you generally don't have to always just grind the game. You're supposed to also make the game fun for yourself. Like other ways to level up, you can also just fight your friends or anything like that. But you can do other things, fight your friends, like what look for Dragon Balls, even though that's like impossible as hell. He also put a time limit on the raids, mainly to like stop his players from playing the game. I know most devs want their player count to be as high as possible, but Snake wants you to take breaks so you generally don't get burnt out of playing the game. That's the whole point of him adding a long ass like timer. And I believe like obviously when it gets like later on in the game, the timer's gonna get shortened because obviously you can do more stuff. But that's just the main reason you're gonna burn yourself out if you constantly play the game. So he had like a long ass timer for the raids.
And the drops that they're meant to give are the only thing that this game relies on are new maps and new maps and new maps. So now we're gonna get the space map, then we're gonna get the future map, then the tournament of power, hopefully underworld, I mean otherworld. Then we can see maybe getting the Daima update and the Galactic Patrol update. Now, yes, while those are new updates, that's the main problem with the game. I mean, once those new worlds come up, what's going to be left to do? Is that what we're going to wait for? That's why the main game died, the OG died, because at a point, everyone's done with what they've done in the new world.
Okay, when he talks about like the new worlds and how they're being added, he's saying it as in like that's like what 2 days worth of content. He makes it seem like new worlds are just nothing, but in my opinion, new worlds is like enough for that. I'll say month because you can easily reach max level. But still, he's saying it like, oh, it's gonna be new world. I'm instantly max level within 2 days. You got to think about it when a new world comes out. What it's a new level cap, more moves, more bosses to fight. It is repetitive, obviously, but he's adding content. I don't really get what you want to bring up. He's gonna bring quests.
Like everyone's maxed out all the quests or done all the levels they could do, or they just flat out. Updates start becoming underwhelming when one, glitches aren't being fixed, two, you're still being punished for trying to level up by losing XP and Zenny when you die. Still don't know why that's a thing.
Okay. Obviously, when new worlds come out, Snake doesn't have the best. What do you call it? Like, what's the people that practice the mastery fighting? I don't know. I forgot what it's called. But of course, there's gonna be glitches all the time because what nothing's gonna be always perfect. It's gonna take a while for that. But the main reason why you lose money and XP from dying is because Snake himself said he wants to make his game harder. Unlike the old game, because in the old game, leveling up was easy as hell. There wasn't really much of a challenge. You can just die, go back to your NPC or boss, and keep fighting them. And basically, they'll be at the same health, die, come back, die, come back. Because as of right now, if I buy double XP on old Final Stand and hop on, I could guarantee you reach level 800 in one day. And he doesn't want his game to be like that easy.
And yeah, there's literally no other thing to do in the game besides do quests, go to a new world, and do more quests. I mean, the PvP is trash. No one's really doing PvP anymore. It doesn't give you any. You don't get any value from winning.
I don't think he knows. Like he was gonna say from winning PvP. But yes, in my opinion, I don't really like the PvP in this game. But that's just a personal thing in my opinion. But it clearly doesn't affect the player count because there are other games that have way worse PvP in, but they have a lot of players because of the you say graphics and obviously because of popularity and accessibility. Like again, I'm bringing up Kaizen. That game is PvP is terrible. I don't know if you can even possibly PvP in that game, but it just has a lot of I'll say content. I guess that's more fun. I don't know.
PvP. There's just a thing as bounties that you can keep or get. Once everyone unlocks every form, that's it. The game dies. So what we can do to prevent this, first off, give people the free.
All right. I don't really think when people unlock a new form, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, I got my new form. Time to hop off the game." I only think people are gonna instantly hop off the game as soon as they get their forms. Because me personally, whenever I get my new form, first thing I want to do is fight. Because you get a new form, you want to test it out, you can fight. Because this is a Dragon Ball game. What else are you gonna do?
Hyperbolic time chamber, like I said, in space.
Oh, I forgot to say, free hyperbolic time chamber. Fuck no. Why the hell would they give a free hyperbolic time chamber? Because it's not really necessary. You don't need to. You don't need hyperbolic to play the game. Because like now, I don't know. Me personally, them just here's a free hyperbolic time chamber. How would that help them if they're already max level? I mean, yeah, you can't even use it when you're max level.
When you go, we could get the free Hyperbolic Time Chamber update, so people could go into Rune of Spirit and Time, not play this game. That's and what the game needs. The developers of this game do not play this game. That's why they're adding stuff like XP and money loss when they try to level up. You think these guys, the creators of this game, are not level 9,999? That's why if you check in your skill shop, you see moves that are for level 9,999 because they can use those moves. You think they grinded until they got into that level? No, they just started the game, put in a code to make them that level, put in a certain amount of XP that made them that level. They don't have to grind, so they don't understand the struggles of players. They don't have to try to buy moves. They don't have to do raids.
Okay. Whenever he says this is I'm not gonna lie, obviously wrong. He says some devs don't. He said the devs don't play their game. I don't know if y'all seen the clip. It's kind of popular on Final Stand of a dev looping somebody with doing heavy attacks. I say that's proof of some devs playing the game. But him saying that the moves are like level 9,999, that's just a placeholder. You can get those moves. Like I know one of them is like what Vital Strike, and the other one's like Super Spirit Bomb. For you to hit Super Spirit Bomb, you have to wish for them with the Dragon Balls. Vital Strike, obviously a Game Pass move. But him saying that they're just making themselves that level, uh, that doesn't make sense. I know Snake, like I'm pretty sure I read something about Snake has like a level 100 in the making, but that was a while ago. Because he's not gonna just put it. Because why would you make a game and not like level up in it to see how easy or how hard it is to level up? Or you could just pay people to do it. But obviously he's gonna know how hard it is to level up. For the people that are like constantly losing XP and money, they're simply just trash. I'm not gonna lie. You have to actually learn how to play the game. You can't just hop in the game and expect to be like a god at it. You have to learn different NPCs, fighting styles, all types of stuff like that. Like for example, the Namekians, what they play defensively as hell. So you have to use more heavy attacks on them, try to break their guard. Sands, I don't think they block. You can't just expect to hop on Final Stand. Yep, I'm gonna reach level 300 today, and then just expect to have that good of a time. If you really want to do that, then just play the old Final Stand or play a different game. Nobody's forcing you to play Final Stand. I understand this like people's opinions and how hard it is to level up and things like that. If you actually practice and become good at the game, you should not be down to every NPC.
They can just give themselves the drops. They can just put it in their inventory by putting in a code. So when you don't, once they realize that people were tired of just doing quests, they made multiple other ways for people to gain levels besides just doing quests. Make that a thing in Dragon Ball Z Final Stand Remastered too. It doesn't have to always be quests. People could join the Zeno tournament, for instance. People could join like different things, the World tournament. And yes, okay, it doesn't have to all be people.
Okay, quests aren't really the only thing to level up in the game. Snake himself puts it at the bottom of a loading screen. Like you can level up from other ways. You can level up from what PvP, doing raids, fighting world bosses. You can even get XP from just sitting AFK in gravity chamber. And when he talks about like XP in the tournament power, all that things like that, I fully think Snake himself is gonna add. He's gonna add stuff like that, yeah. But it's like I don't know how to describe it. But he's gonna obviously add later on in the game. He's gonna add more tournaments. He's not gonna just obviously do the same template of hey, there's gonna be a new world, new quest. He's gonna add more things because I think personally he's gonna add a tournament of power where you can actually fight other people. If he doesn't add that, that's probably. I mean, why wouldn't he add it? That's gonna, in my opinion, that's gonna ruin the game. If he doesn't add a tournament of power where you can have your friends fight other people, you can have it in like a 5v5 type style.
PvP, you could join a world tournament against NPCs. That's still more fun than just a standard quest. It has more dialogue. It has more things to do. You could have admit it. Roblox anime games are definitely losing popularity, but that's because people who play these games, we used to play it when we were in middle school and high school. I keep saying this time and time over again. We have jobs now. We're either in college or we have jobs and other responsibilities. So no one's really trying to spend their time playing a Roblox and Dragon Ball game. That does nothing for us. I mean, there are other games we could be playing right now, like GTA. I mean, GTA 6 is coming out this year. I mean, when GTA 6 comes out, do you really think people are going to be playing Dragon Ball Z Final Stand Remastered on Roblox? No. So if this game doesn't sell,
All right, so he talks about how like we're grown, we're not wanting to grind the game as much, but like you think about Snake isn't only thinking about his old fan base and how like we're grown as hell, we don't got time. He also has to think about the people that are just starting the game, like little kids, because this is Roblox after all. There's gonna be children playing it. He's obviously gonna cater to them more because they're gonna be on the game more. You won't see a grown ass man playing Final Stand 24 hours a day compared to like a little kid playing some other game.
step up and do what it needs to do. It's just not going to be able to compete by the end of the year and by next year. When other and the PS6 remastered, as it's remastered, it's the same version of the OGs. It has the same base plates, some of the exact same quests. It just has some newer quests, newer UI, newer designs that, quite frankly, no one asked for. I mean, I didn't ask for my tail to get animated. I didn't ask for the wind to blow in a certain direction. No one really cares about stuff like that. No one really cares about weather change and stuff like that. I mean, yes, it's nice and beautiful to have, but what these creators don't realize is Roblox can't handle these things. I'm playing Roblox on a PS5, and I once had 16,000 ping from going Super Saiyan. That's how bad it is. Roblox isn't made to handle all these complex things they are adding to the game. So once you add all these things, it's gonna lag, it's gonna break down. So no one like we would be good if the game was just a simple game. I mean, Dragon Ball. Look at other Dragon Ball games, Dragon Ball OG or whatever they call those other stupid Dragon Ball games. They don't have the best looking animation and everything, but guess what? They run smoother than this game because of that very reason. And I don't really see anything special that they.
Okay, he says like how nobody cares about how the game look, but I genuinely think at this game, like Final Stand remastered right now, looks like old Final Stand. Less than half the people who play it will not be playing it because why would you wait this long just for the game to look the exact same and be the exact same thing with like two extra stuff? The whole point of remaster is to remaster it, make it look better, polish it. But when it comes to like, I don't know him playing on PS5. That is, I ain't gonna lie, that is his problem because you have to think about the graphics on PS5. Because between old Final Stand and like old Roblox graphics to new Roblox's graphics now, there's gonna obviously be a big change. But your ping going up because you're just going Super Saiyan is a PS5 problem. I don't think many people knows that when you play on PS5, you're actually playing a PS4 version, and playing Roblox on PS5 is terrible. It's not just the game. Like for example, you couldn't even run Type Soul on PS5. I remember people still couldn't run it. You could probably hop on it, but it didn't kick you out because for some reason PS5 just can't handle it. That's why your game will probably look trash. You have to lower your graphics. It's not the game. It's just you're using an old version of Roblox. I don't know. For Xbox, it still has the same Roblox version, so your game won't look as laggy. But the PS4 version for Roblox is terrible. That's really it because you can't run Type. So I'm pretty sure you couldn't even run Devil Hunter either whenever you were playing on the PS5. That's the only way I can see him fixing that. Well, Snake, I don't think Snake even fixed that problem because I think on PS5, if you try to break all the boxes in Red Ribbon, that would even be hard. But that's mostly all his problems with the game. I try to explain some of it. This is my first time ever trying to do some recording shit or something like this, and this is like hard because I didn't know what the hell to say, but at the same time I did. All right.